Guys, it is sheer bedlam over here. I totally messed up the intro. Here's another one. I'm John Barker, AKA your grandma's favorite pitmaster, AKA HR Puffin Stuff, and today we are going to make the ultimate pulled beef sandwich here at the Skull and Mortar Kitchen. Guys, so this recipe really is very simple. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take some chuck roast. This guy's about, a little over 2.5 pounds. I got this at my local butcher, AKA Kroger. And as you can tell, it looks pretty good, man. It's got a great marbling in it. As far as chuck roast go, this is a pretty solid cut of meat. What are we gonna do that's wacky, you might ask yourself? Nothing at all. We're gonna take some of our God Save the Queen rub, available at skullandmortar.com. It's a Windsor rub. It's great for all things beef. And we're just going to shake it down on this bad boy. We are gonna make sure that we get every side. All right guys, for this too, we are gonna up the ante. This is a brand new hot white rub made by Skull and Mortar, AKA me, and it's called Gravestones. It's gonna be available soon at skullandmortar.com, but we're gonna go ahead and hit this as well. Give it a good coating here. As you can see, there's a lot of different kinds of pepper in here. So this is gonna just really give this meat a fantastic bunch of peppery notes. And we're just loading it up with flavor. And again, this rub here should be available on the website, hopefully by the time this video is dropped. Oh yeah, look at that. Fantastic, my guys. As far as prep work goes, that's it. Our smoker's at 250 degrees. We're throwing this directly on the racks, all right? Couldn't be much easier, could it? All right guys, we're gonna check back on that in about 2 hours, and that's when we'll start kind of working some of the different stuff into it. I expect that this cook is probably gonna be about 4 or 5 hours tops. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna listen to all these freaking animals make all this noise and try to think of new jokes about Terry's mom. And we'll be back. See you later, sugar. We're looking for a temperature of about 155 or so. Perfect. 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 We're gonna go ahead and get this bad boy off, get it panned up. I'll meet you inside. All right guys, now we have our chuck roast looking delicious. I know it's a tiny little guy, but it's a delicious looking guy. We're gonna go ahead and drop it into this very small, very bent up pan. And on today's episode of What Did I Forget Before I Filmed This Video? Well, it looks like, again, I probably don't have any foil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this beef broth. I'm gonna add this to the equation. Come on guys, we're about 2.5 hours into this cook. I'm expecting about another 2. I want a good chunk of moisture in there. I'm gonna take the foil off my little rack here, and I'm gonna go ahead and flip that over the top, lock it down tight. Again, this works for any size chuck roast, not just this little baby guy, but this is just my dinner tonight, guys. Now I'm gonna get this back on the smoker. I expect it to go about another 2 hours. So I'm gonna get it on there, we'll check back, and we should be pretty close. We wanna get this bad boy fork tender. We want it to just fall apart. So, see you guys in a few. We got another step we're gonna wrap in here, and we're gonna make the ultimate pulled beef sandwich. Guys, you know that we need some onions and some peppers, right? We gotta have the full pulled beef experience. So, we're gonna break out the trusty VOSTEED chef's knife, and we're gonna get into it. And then we're gonna chop up some jalapenos as well. Again, you can chop them long ways, you can circle cut them, whatever you wanna do. I'm gonna go ahead and circle cut these, I think. So that's it, guys. We got onions, we got jalapenos, we got some garlic. You thought I forgot, didn't you? Because I did, but I'm back on my game. I'm back on that shit, if you will. So we got all that ready, and that's literally it. No, it's not, my friends, because we're gonna throw a little oil in here too, right? Boom, little oil. By a little, that could potentially be a lot. It really just depends on what your definition of a little is. And then finally, we're gonna bust out some of that hot new gravestones coming up here soon. You'll be able to get this on Skull and Mortar. Hopefully by the time this video drops, give a little good dusting of that. We've used that quite a bit in this recipe. So, oh, spicy. Whoa. Wow. I'm still alive. Some of you guys probably thought I was gonna die right there. I did too, but I'm still alive. That's some spice, right? We're gonna throw this on the smoker. We're gonna let it break down. It's probably gonna take about a half hour or so. And then hopefully by that time, we'll be in good shape with our chuck roast, and we can put these MF sandwiches together. I hate when people say sandwich, right? I'm never gonna do that again, but we're gonna put them together. Sandwiches, not sandwiches. Our chuck roast is done. It's been resting for about an hour, and it's time to unsheath the madness here. Let's see what we're working with. Look at that. Look at all that juice. Guys, I like to slice my beef. It's still beef. I like to slice my beef up before I pull it. Just makes it a little easier, a little more manageable for me. You don't have to. It doesn't really matter. Do whatever floats your boat. But look at how tender this is. Come on, man. Look at that. Just right apart. Those fat fibers are broken down. Look at that beautiful smoke ring. Look at that. Look at that penetration. Bright red penetration. Now's a good time for a Terry's mom joke. But we're not gonna do it because we're taking the high road. All right, guys, now it's time to put our sandwich together. Now, a smart man would have toasted these buns, but I don't know if you can hear it. It's friggin' pouring down rain out there, and I feel like I've put in my rain time cooking duties. So, we're gonna rotate this. We're just gonna turn this meat. We're just gonna get a good turn on it, get those juices all over it. Just really make use of those juices. And then we are just gonna pop them right down there. And we're gonna get some onions, some jalapenos. My friends, this is the end of an era, the last round bottle. And we're gonna use some of that sriracha, release the Kraken sauce, old label, old bottle, the last one, end of an era. A little dab, right on top. Hell yes. Oh, hell yeah. Boom. Look at that. Come on, what are you having for dinner? Guys, there is only one thing left to do, and that's taste it. Lord Jesus wept. God, the sandwich. This is amazing, dude. It's spicy. It's beefy. It's got some sweet in it from that sauce, guys. This is a badass sandwich. That's all there is to it. Crunch, the texture's there, the flavor's there, Terry's not there. It's badass. It's good. It's easy to make. It's relatively inexpensive. This onion, good. This jalapeno, also good. This meat, even better. Very good. My friends, don't forget your sauce, skullandmortar.com. If you like this recipe, you know where I'll be probably next week. I ain't got anything else to do. I'm just like sitting around playing Elden Ring. I'm not even very good at it, so might as well cook some stuff on YouTube. See you guys there. It's called Mortar.com. Is that a good outro?
Yeah.
That shit all over my face?